Hello everybody, color is the most important point of any scene, and if you create a scene like this, it isn't crowd pleasing. This means that none of the people will come out to see this scene, and if you just keep it as a portfolio, people won't use it. So we need a scene which has realistic colors. So to do colors, we have to assign colors to this, all the objects. And a color is called a material in the name of modeling language or game development language. It's called a material, or in basic language it's called a color. So to get the color, if you are in this camera thing, you can go out there to this shiny ball. Now press new, and now you get a new color. So now you can go to rendered mode. You'll see nothing really happens. So let's just assign a color to this. Let's just make this a little bit orange. Does this look good? Actually to me, no, at all. No, it's not ceramic, but it's looking like it's made of something like cement. So to do that, to change this, you have to diffuse BSDF. You have a lot of things, like let's see, transparent BSDF. No, not transparent. So let's just check any other, like emission. Well, it's emitting light. Well, glossy is for shiny surfaces, and like metal. And anisotropic is for shiny surfaces, again a little bit more shiny than glossy. Then you have these emission, glass, everything, emit to collision. Now refraction BSDF, but what we need presently is none of them, but we need the principal BSDF. And just one thing, increase the metallicity and decrease the roughness. Let me just go to solid mode to make it more ceramic. That's what I'm saying. You just decrease the roughness. So when you just decrease the roughness, you'll see it becomes more ceramic. But yeah, you got a little bit things to do, like increase the sheen, increase the clear coat. Now see, it shines even more, so you need to go to rendered mode, and yeah, it looks good. Let me see, where is the recording being done? So you can cancel this. Yeah, so I'm saying that yeah, this is very good for doing it. So now we'll see that now we'll see, sorry. So now you'll see that yeah, you have this done, but it's very ceramic, very beautiful looking. Now assign a color to this. Like I would take a little bit light orange. Allow this color. And yeah, so you also have a saucer beneath it. So let's go to solid mode. And now you have the same color as the saucer. Always has the same color. What you need to do is you need to select this material. Check out. And you'll see a beautiful cup as well as a saucer. But I don't know if you have it, but as for me, cups are always they always have this thing which is called the inside part is white. It's not red or any color that you are using, so it's white. This is a plate. I do weird things. So now what you need to do is you need to go closer, and you need to select this cup. So in this basis, you will also learn how to do multi-texturing, or you can say you go to object mode. One thing I forgot to tell is that you need to increase the height a little bit of the cup. So you do it by taking it up. Now you see it looks better and more like a cup. Let's go to solid mode. Go to edit mode as we were. First change to object mode. Press numpad / to go into local view, in which this will be the concentrated object. let's just go to edit mode. Go to face select mode for better selection. Proceed, and now you start to select it. Now you just select it. Shit. So you need to select all of them inside, like this, and yeah, keep out that you select with perfection. So I'll try to keep a little bit of it inside. Now you select the whole inside face. There's a reason for that, because we need to do the inside color fully white, shining white. So that is why I select the whole face, and don't let any face be left. So you see all the faces selected. Now you go to up, create a new material by pressing plus, new, change it to principled, and let everything remain like it is, but take the color and do it a little bit gray. And now what you need to do is you need to press assign, then go to object mode, and now go to rendered mode, and now see the cup. Well, but I think that yeah, it's there, but increase this a little bit. It should be white. Yeah, so this looks more realistic, like it's a cup and it has a inside portion white. Now you go to notepad slash, and now you render it. Now you'll see a better looking cup with a better looking coffee. Still not colored. So now we're going to be coloring the coffee, which is the main thing according to me. So what you need to do is that you need to first press plus, and you'll add a material to this coffee. Yeah, the coffee. Now what you need to do is, in the coffee we don't need this material by doing normal things. Now I introduce you to texturing. Texturing means sticking up a photo on an object. So first let's go to search and search image texture, and now let's just open it, and open the coffee .jpg. Now it has the color to the color, and now we need to go out there. Well, now when you see the render mode, you'll see nothing really happens. So to make something happen, you need to do is A, U, and unwrap. So when you unwrap it, you need to go to render mode, and you'll see the coffee is in the middle. What about the rest of it? So to avoid it, let's go to solid mode, and now go to compositing. Now firstly you have this texture open this coffee.jpg. Now you just size it according to the texture, like I'm doing. A little bit inside will work, but nothing outside. Now when you render this, you'll get a perfect cup of coffee. Pretty easy to do that, isn't it? Now when you go to object mode, now when you go to rendered, you'll see that you have this perfect cup of coffee made, but it doesn't have anything of its own. It doesn't have shininess, no bumps, something like that. So what you need to do is you need to go to node editor, and now you need to add other texture maps. Now we will need this later. So what you need to do is now you press shift plus D, and now you take this one, and now what you need to do is now you select the coffee underscore R. When you select the coffee underscore R, you press open image and change this to non-color data, and now you just attach it to the roughness map. So this adds a roughness, whatever is the coffee underscore R, it's a roughness map, so it will add roughness obviously. Now press shift plus D, and now take this down, non-color data. Now press this and take the specular map. I hope it's specular. Yeah, it's specular. Underscore S is specular, and now let that remain non-color data and change and collect it to specular. Now you take it up. I would say you take it down, because later you need to add an occlusion map. It's a different type of map. Now what you need to do is when you have all this, let us add a occlusion map. It tells which portion should reach indirect lighting and which shouldn't. So we take this up and now press Shift plus A, search mix RGB. Connect one of its color to this and the other color to this. So you now go and select the occlusion map. It's underscore O. And now you change this to multiply. And now it looks a lot better. But now we need to add a bump to it. So there are two maps to add bump to any surface, and that is normal map and the height map. Normal map is used for small details, while the height map is used for big details. So we're going to be using a height map in this process, because in this process a height map is required most. So by Shift plus D, take it down. Now go out there and select coffee underscore H. Shift plus A, and then write in bump. Now you connect this to height and connect the height to normal to normal. Now when you render this scene, you see a beautiful cup of coffee with some height and everything. So it looks very beautiful and magnificent from here. Now we need to create the table. It's looking very bland. As I said, with our colors, everything look bland. So we need to go to node editor in this case and press new. Change this also to principal BSDF. And as I told you how to apply everything, so in this case I'm going to be doing things a little bit faster. Add an image texture. Open the texture that you want to open, and open dark fine wood covers.jpg. Now Shift plus D to copy it, take it down, and now select the specular map. Change this to non-color data, and now you connect it to specular. And now you press Shift plus D. Now you go to the specular map, roughness map. Yeah, underscore. Oh, sorry, it's carpet. Sorry, it's different. So you need to do dark and roughness. This one, and now you connect this one to roughness. And now, what you're gonna do is you need to add an occlusion map, and to avoid the hodgepodge, let's just do it back. To make the occlusion map, what you need to do is you need to press, take this, Shift plus D as I said, and now you go out there and select this occlusion. And now what you need to do is that, as I said, search mix RGB. And now what you need to do is you need to add multiply. Now what you'll see is a beautiful map. Now, yeah, you will say, what about bumps, adding bumps in it? So yeah, there's a normal map that I have provided you. First, what you need to do is go to edit mode. You've done a lot of it, but you never unwrap. Now check in rendered mode, and you will see good table. But now I'll say that, why don't we add a normal map in this? It's a, you can add table stains in that. So it's not really advised, but let me do it to just clear out the logic, and you'll also learn how to apply a normal map. Search normal map. Take this down, connect the color to the color, and the normal to the normal. Yeah, that's how I think it's good. But this add bombs that we don't even require. You see, from here. So normal map is adding the bombs that we do require to a certain level, but yeah, we still don't need it because the coffee table is not smooth in normal map. So now you know how to apply a normal map. So now what you need to do is get up to solid, and now you bring the lightning, and yeah, just max bounces is too much. Decrease it to 941, and what you need to do is you need to press use nodes and do the strength a little bit too much. Now see a better image. Well, for all the people who want to really make a better scene, you need to follow the next video. But in this video I'm going to be doing one thing, is that I'm going to be changing the color of this to a little bit white. Well, you can follow the next video to learn more about this series. So thank you for watching this tutorials. This was from Game Dev Masters, and I'm Arijit 26. Thank you.